Hello, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, March 1st, and the last witnesses from the trial yesterday were a doozy. Sorry I couldn't make the video last night, but my brain gave out and I needed some sleep. So I'm fully rested, fully charged. Okay. The second to last witness was David Halls. He's the first assistant director, and his main job was to mitigate any safety gun problems. And he failed to do that because he gave Alec Baldwin the gun to do the shooting in the church, and that's when Helena Hutchins was on the left. Okay. All right. Based on looks, he looks like he doesn't care about what happened, and he's trying to CYA, cover his butt. Okay. And then the rest of the testimony was he gave off the impression that he did the best he could. However, I think the amount of CYB was too much for me to feel any empathy on his part. Okay. The last witness of the day for yesterday was Sarah Zachary. She was supposed to be a prop person, although Hannah gave her the job, kind of loading guns at certain times, because she was also supposed to be Hannah's assistant, which I don't know why you need an assistant, because all you're supposed to do is be the armorer, which is check the guns, make sure everybody's safe. That's your main job. Why they made her a prop person too is beyond me. I know why, because they had budget constraints. But I'm saying if you give someone such an important job, I don't think you should be giving them any other jobs, and or I don't think they should take them. Co-mingled with this is I'm not sure if you guys are totally aware of how much stuff is involved in this case. Okay, um, when you first look at it, you're like, okay, this is straightforward. This happened, that happened, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna give you some details that you need. Hannah Reed is an armorer, okay? Yes. However, this was her second job in her life. Now, granted, she's 25, but this was her second job, okay? So that means that she either needs more training, certification, something to be good at her job. However, the main reason she got the job in the first place is because she has an in the industry. Can we say hello to nepotism? Her stepfather is Theo Reed. Thiel. Apparently, I didn't know his name until it was brought up this trial. Apparently, he's a well-known armorer in his own right. So he thought that Hannah apparently had enough experience to work on the set. Okay. Now I try to give Hannah grace wherever I can, because if I didn't, I would just throw her under the bus. But she's young. This is her second job. She may not know all the stuff you're supposed to do. However, there are some common things that everybody should know that you're supposed to do. Number one is check all ammo. And what I mean by that is, okay, I have learned in this trial that when it's a dummy round, it's supposed to shake because it has BBs in it instead of gunpowder. The other ones don't. Although there are some dummies that don't make any noise. So what you're supposed to do is check every single round of ammunition before it goes in any gun. Okay, that's one piece. Another piece is there's language. Hot and cold. Okay, hot means there's something in the gun. Cold means that it's not supposed to fire. Or if it fires, no danger. Okay? So if somebody tells somebody it's a cold gun, you know you're pretty safe. However, I lean back on the fact of, and this has nothing to do with I'm in Georgia. This would be just common knowledge in my mind. There are certain things that you do and you don't do with a gun. Okay, things you do with a gun. You don't point it at somebody. You don't hold it in certain ways. You don't fire it without checking the ammo first. Okay? No matter what somebody says to you, you are responsible for checking it yourself. Okay? The best prevention is you check the ammo yourself. There is a lawyer in Canada, Runkle of the Bailey, and he is really good at being a lawyer because he breaks it down, but also he knows a lot about gun safety. And he said last night on day 6, that no matter what, even if it's his friend that told him that the gun's fine, he still checks the gun himself to make sure there's no ammo in it. This is something you do, okay? So that part is on Baldwin. However, but for Hannah not knowing what kind of ammo was in the gun in the first place, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. But for a lot of stuff, okay? The last witness looked like she was scared to death to testify, and so her answers were very short and or muddled. It was just really odd to watch. I'm kind of glad I watched it this morning and not last night, because I would have been angry and said, "What are you saying?" So yeah. Okay. I'm still waiting on court. This morning it was supposed to start at 10:20 my time, but as always they're late. So what I did was I took a few minutes and made this video. Um of course I'm gonna wait until they start, and I'm gonna watch until they break. And then I'll do a morning, daytime thing, and hopefully I'll do a nighttime thing also. Because I now notice they're supposed to go 8 hours every day, but sometimes they go 7 hours and change. So I might still have time and still be awake to make another video tonight about what I see. So, all right, have a good day, everybody.